So here's the back of our door trim. You can see these clips all around. They're the ones we leave it off. You can see this is the factory waterproof membrane. What this is designed to do is any water that comes through, gets down through the outside of the glass and falls through the door. This works as a moisture barrier and stops water getting through to the timber. You can see down here, somebody's already been into this door. Looks like whoever's installed the speakers, they've simply just cut it, left it open. The problem with it though is that that's allowing moisture to get into the back of here. We've got our timber, which our door pod's made of, MDF, which is great at soaking up water. So what we need to do is reinstate this waterproof membrane with some form of plastic. We've actually got what we call a door restore kit here, which replicates this factory plastic. So it comes with the same sealant tape, which allows us to continue back on down here. So as we refit this door panel back on after we've got inside and indented it all, we'll put some plastic back over this to stop any moisture coming back through, just to preserve the life of the vehicle. We've removed our door trim here, and as you can see, someone's been in this door before. By looks of it, a panel's been replaced at a panel shop somewhere, and this is what they've done to reinstate it. Good old masking tape. As you can even see, the masking tape, it's sort of starting to go brittle. This isn't working very well as a moisture barrier. We need to remove this and take it off, and we're not going to have a chance of putting it back on in its state that it needs to be. So we've got our door restore kit here, which is going to give us new, sealant and a new plastic. So we'll pull this off, we'll do our work inside, and then we'll install this. See, the factory stuff is so thin on these and it's gone brittle over the years that it's...
Looks like it haven't been changed, they just fucked it.
Yeah, they've just got inside to fix something.
Oh, I'm pretty sure for the panel or something.
Or they've probably, by the looks of it, because it's got those two lines, they've peeled it off and they would have ripped it, peeling it off.
What was that? I've done something to the front doors.
This is really thin, this.
Is this very important stuff?
Well, it stops water coming in and distorting the door trim. So back in the day, the door trims were timber and it'd be a big problem. By the looks of those ones, they're a form of plastic and board. They might have a component of wood in them. But any water that comes down from the outside can
damage.
Yeah, moisture can start to create mould inside the trim. So this is our door restore kit. We've got our mastic tape, which is 6mm by 3mm. So I'm going to stick that on first, and then we've got our heavy plastic weight sheet, which these are 650 tall by 2.4 metres. So that's going to allow us to, we'll be oversized, we'll put it on, and then we'll just knife around the perimeter to get a nice finish. The only hole we have to put is this one here. So when we set it up, we'll cut a hole in there, put it over. So we'll get started with the tape. So now we've got our tape on. You can see when I come to the corners, the easiest way to get a nice radius is to peel the paper backing off, do your corner, and then you keep it on in the straight areas so you get a straight line. So we'll peel this off. You can give it a rub down before you peel it off so you know it's stuck down well and you don't peel it back off. So we'll expose all that. Now we'll get our plastic. Gonna just size up this hole, make sure I'm at the right height, so it's about there. So we just need to put a hole there. So I've kept that nice and tight. We'll stretch over. Just tack that down. And then we're going to pull this taut as we go along. And then same, I'm going to pull it down taut. can get a tool, something like an application roller if you've got one, and just rub it on so it gets good contact and sticks. Now we just get a knife. So just grab yourself a blade or a knife, make sure it's nice and sharp, and we're just going to cut around the border, just on the outside, around 5 to 10 mil. That's it. Then you can use the next bit, plastic, for your second door. So you can see the plastic is quite thick. It does have a resistance to sharp objects, but that'll stop any moisture or water coming through to your door trim or your door card, to stop it distorting or to stop mold getting through into the trim.